Supreme the Almighty Show. You know what I mean? We got the homie DJ Views on the show tonight. Shout out to the sponsors, the Snow Goons, Creative Juices Music, Elite Sound International, Blaze 'em Up Radio, you know what I mean? Vinyl Frontiers, Maui the Ghetto Child, the whole nine of shit. I hope y'all all having a good week and whatnot. We're going to be chopping it up with the fan DJ Views. Yo, bro, hit that request button or whatever. You know what I mean? Once again, peace and blessings to all that support the show. I really appreciate all y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Check out the latest Snow Goons joint, you know what I mean? Goonsgear.com, CreativeJuicesMusic.com, etc., all the fam, you know what I mean? Fly gear, Snow Goon shit, you know what I mean? You can buy all that on the websites and whatnot. Yo, yo.
What's good, brother?
What's good? What's good?
Everything's good here.
Word. Glad to finally get to meet you and whatnot.
Yeah, likewise. It's been a while.
Word. So, yeah, we've been trying to do this joint for a minute.
Yeah, I was a bit busy working, but I'm free now, so it's all good.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you. I got the same problem, man. The 9 to 5, Monday through Friday shit. I know how that be. Word.
Yeah.
But but like, yo, all the joints you dropping are crazy, man. Like, 'cause I know you be up in the inbox dropping me some fire and shit, and you got mad fire. But you got a project you dropping soon. What's the title of it? And what's the well? You know what? Hold on. Before we get into that, I'm getting ahead of myself. So first off, let's tell everybody who you are and what you represent.
Well, yeah, I'm DJ Views, based Australia, Japan. I represent myself at the moment, self-funded indie label. Been working with Duckdown, obviously, with Rusty Jukes and a few other people there. DJing since, I don't know, 25 years, producing for about 5 years. Took it seriously about 2-3 years ago during COVID. Obviously had plenty of time on my hands, so it's addictive now, man. I can't stop. So it's something I always wanted to do. It's something I got into, and that's who I am. That's what I do, brother.
No doubt, man. That's what's up. Yeah. I recall you saying you was coming to NY and whatnot, and I did see you out chopping it up with the homie Rusty Jukes and a couple other people. So that's what's up, man. I'm glad you was able to make it out here and whatnot.
That was a good trip. That was a very good trip.
Was that your first time out here, or was that like just...
I've been there before for work. I'm a chef. That's my other job. So I've been there for work, cooking for a family over there, but I didn't get the chance to look around. But this trip was strictly hip-hop. I just stayed in Brooklyn. I stayed in Crown Heights. I went to Harlem. I didn't go any further than that. So it was dope.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. But so bet. So let's get a little bit into it. 'Cause like we were discussing, you got a project that's gonna be releasing soon in this month. What's the title and what's the date of the project?
It's simply called Gizmo Productions Volume 1. So it's the first of a series, obviously, of people I've always wanted to work with. It's going to drop on the 23rd, so it's going to be a nice little Christmas present if people are interested. There was a bit of a delay, but it's all good now. We're looking good. The artwork's done. Shout out to Venz, famous graffiti artist. He's the one responsible for the Sean P mural. A lot of dope hip hop murals throughout New York. So I got him blessed to do the cover. And I think I sent you the track list, man. It's looking pretty good. So
Yeah, definitely, yo. Before we hop right into that, cause like we were discussing, we just chopping it up tonight because when you actually release the project, we're gonna run it back, you know what I mean, backpedal so we can discuss the whole entirety of it. Cause you did give me pieces of it,
I
and
didn't
what
want
I did hear,
I didn't want to. I didn't want to give you. You still got to have some surprises. So.
yeah, nah, cause what I did hear, like, I mean, cause like I was discussing with the homie Rusty Jokes, man, cause we were talking about you on his interview too. Um, your style is unorthodox. Like it's something I haven't heard before because it's like you got a mixture of flavor. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you got the ill boom bap, but then you also had like the I don't even know what to call it, man. Like it's the melodies you use are just fascinating because it could be very uplifting, very up tempo at times, but then it could also be very gritty. So you know what I'm saying? I just had to mention that real quick because the Rusty Jokes interview was very good. I love the project you did with the homie. Like yeah, it was really changed the game. It changed the game in my perception because I'm so used to hearing the gritty boom bap, the in your face shit, and then to hear something like that kind of just was like, oh, okay, this is you know what I mean. I could see strippers dancing to this shit too, and just like you know what I mean. I was like, oh, okay.
Tell my wife that. No, yeah, man. I don't know. I've just developed my own style. Do you know what I mean? Like I love sampling records. I love going to record banks. I just love. I love theater music. I love theme music. I love using strings. I like chopping up the beat during the track. Yeah, I'm glad you dig it, man. The Rusty Jukes album was a lot of fun. Got some dope tracks on there, some dope features. Obviously, a shitload of videos too. So that was good. 100%.
Yeah. Most def. Yeah, 'cause you did give me a little bit of tracks to check out. We're gonna discuss the ones you did send in just a second. 'Cause I don't want to give too much away because I want people to kind of like you said be surprised by it. Because if I give too much input, you know what I mean? I want people to feel for it themselves because you know what I mean? I got my opinion, you got your opinion, everybody got their own opinion. But before we do that, I want to get a little more in depth to who you are so people can get a better understanding of what you bring to hip hop. So as far as your name goes, how did you come about with the name?
I was a graffiti artist when I was younger, so my tag was views.
Mm.
Obviously, so yeah, I started DJing. You know, I went into the DMC comps, all that sort of stuff when I was a teenager, and it just made sense to be DJ Views. The name wasn't taken, so I took the name and I'll represent it to the end.
Yeah, it's Google shit is exclusive, man, because you can type in a name and be like, yo, I want to call myself, you know what I mean, the Burger King or some shit, and you can type it in and be like, oh nah, somebody already got that shit. But like, you
Yeah,
know what I mean, like, but it's dope because like, you know what I mean, back then you didn't know someone might have had the same name or something like that, and if they did have the same name, you had to battle it out type shit. Like that's the old school hip hop I'm used to. So that's dope though. You're a graffiti artist. I did not know that. So that definitely gave me some more in depth about you. Um, so that's dope. Now I was gonna ask you, what was so what made you want to DJ? Who was the first DJ you listened to?
Terminator X.
Oof.
When I heard "It Takes a Nation," I stole actually. My older brother was into hip hop, and I stole the "It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back" cassette from his room. Got beaten up for it, but I listened to it on the way to school every day. Started hearing what Terminator X was doing, and was just like, "Yeah, I've got to do this." So yeah, begged my parents when I was 16 for a pair of turntables. They bought me one. I had to work for the other, and I haven't looked back since then, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, my question for you, do you enjoy DJing and cutting stuff up more than you do producing, or do you just feel like the two go together well enough that you couldn't choose in between?
Yeah, it's tough to choose, and obviously they do go together. If you produce and you want to put cuts on a track or something like that, it's you need it. You need them both. So I love making beats. I love scratching. I love mixing. I love all that stuff. So they go hand in hand, which is nice. It's good.
So, no, I feel you. I mean, it might sound like a simple question, but I do know a lot of DJs that produce, and it's like you'd be surprised. A lot of them actually would give up DJ just to be producers, and then others of them would give up producing to strictly be the DJ. So that's why I figured I'd ask because you've been doing it as long as, like what you said, that you know, chances are you might have fallen more into one category more than you would have some of the other ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. for sure.
Prime example, graffiti. Like, do you still do graffiti or not?
Ah, hell no.
So see that's why I asked that question because you started probably with graffiti and though, right? Before you
I,
really got.
I did, and I never got caught, so I thought I'm just going to stop now before I get caught. Go legit in some way, and yeah, stay out of trouble. So, I mean, I was down and draw murals and stuff like that, and paint legally, but no, I don't put the effort in anymore. Yeah,
Right.
still respect it and love it. I just focus on music now. So
I was gonna say because that would be beneficial to do your own cover art. You know what I'm saying? Graffiti and tag it up.
I
So
have got one piece that I'm going to use for my next Gizmo album. I just wanted to give this other guy some props for this one. So yeah, it's still there. It's in the background.
no doubt, no doubt. That's what's up. Now the other question I was gonna ask you was what producer made you want to produce? Like what was the first producer that really brought you into the game?
Oh, I'm going to say Premiere for sure.
Mm.
Premiere, and then Static Selector is a big inspiration for me. He's dope. Pete Rock, obviously. I could name them all, but Premiere. When I first heard Premiere stuff, I was like, I need to make music. So yeah, he's definitely an inspiration.
You got a
Yeah.
favorite album from him or a joint that specifically you could listen to 24 hours a day?
I could name a handful of Gangstar tracks. I could name Golden Child with Rascas. That shit just gets.
Mm.
It's hard to pick one, man. It's very hard to pick one. Yeah. You produce yourself.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I did want to dabble because I was always into the MC, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of
You you produced you produced at least one or two beats for Hostile Rhymes, the guy I'm working with as well.
oh yeah. Me and him we got a lot. But he be holding shit in the vault. I'm like, bro, drop them shit. Like get them shit out there. We actually
Yeah.
currently working out some shit too. I'm keeping down the low creep because we got some shit we gonna drop. But yeah, shout out to him and shout out to King Size the Vet. We got some shit brewing. But
Got
yeah,
a project coming too.
I heard, yeah, because I heard, man, I heard y'all was working together and getting some shit together, and I was excited because Hostile is fucking dope. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I heard what you did with Rusty, so I can only imagine how Hostile would kind of fit into that situation. So
Yeah.
that's what's up,
So,
most def. I mean, I'm trying to get back into the whole producer shit, man. But some of y'all are just out of my league. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it a buck. I'm just the guy that MC'd, couldn't afford beats, so I had to make my own shit. Like that's kind of my scenario, if you want to call it that.
so
But what was I gonna ask you? So if you had a chance to create a full fledged album with some of your favorite RIP DJs, what would be some of your choices to
DJ,
have on that project? Hmm?
DJs or MCs?
Oh, we'll do both. But I wanted since you're a DJ, I wanted to know your pick as far as like DJs go. Like if you could hear like a full fledged album that they are presented, like such as like you know what I mean. Like say if you was to throw a what do you call it like I don't even like kind of like what you do like a whole collaborative production only by them. Like
And okay, you're saying people that have passed and they're not here?
yeah.
I'd probably say Jam Master Jay, Rock Raider, for sure. Um, yeah, Jam Master Jay was another big inspiration for me, man. I would say he'd be my choice, actually, for sure.
Nah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
No doubt. Now, as far as artists go, as far as you doing a whole album with three rest in peace artists, who would you choose?
Oh man, Big L jumps to mind. Fife Dog jumps to mind. Ah, Big L would be dope. I would love to do a
Hmm.
joint with for sure, 100. Yeah, Fife Dog would also be incredible. Biz Marquee would have been interesting. uh, and I could go on and on, but yeah, was a big fan of Big L, Big Pun, Big L. Yeah, I'd go down that road, I think, for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Guru, I've got to say Guru as well. Of course. Rest in peace, Guru. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of Gang Starr. Yeah, from the beginning. So, yeah. We just get them all on one album. How about that?
Yeah, word, word. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the last show, Big L definitely one of my favorites. Like, I think I definitely like. I know his name is out there, but I also feel at times like he's underlooked. Like, I don't know why I feel that way. Maybe it's just because so many people don't look at him the way another MC would look at him. You know what I mean? A lot of people listen to him as a fan perspective, which is, oh, he got some dope beats and he got a nice little flow. But there's so much in what he's saying that
He's a
kind of
story.
just, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like his punchlines. I mean, if you had to pick out of all the RIP MCs, his punchlines are just phenomenal, man. Like every line he spits is a punchline.
I completely didn't mention Sean Price. I mean,
Oh, of course.
that's a given. So I had to before we continue. So yeah.
Yo, I think Bernadette would go. Bernadette is Sean, you know what I'm saying, and Rusty Jokes, man. Yeah,
Yeah, well, I got Bernadette on the track, so that I can tick that off. I was so blessed to get that one done, so that was dope.
yeah. I was just gonna say, man, cause yo, whew, I think we was talking about that too. Me and Rusty, like, yeah, like I like that, man. Like,
Nowhere, I just said, let's get Bern on the track, and he gave me the details. I messaged her, and she just said, sure, let's do it. So I was like, okay, damn, it's happening. So it took a while to,
yo,
but yeah, it was dope.
that was dope. Yeah, man. Like the that whole album, man. Like, whew, like it was just, and like I was saying to Rusty, man, I was like, yo, I didn't expect him to rap on some of those beats because it's like. You know what I mean? I always hear him on the gritty shit,
Yeah,
you know what I mean, the hard body shit. But
yeah,
the way he can rap on anything is
he
what
can.
made it so spectacular to me. Because I'm sitting here listening to some of these beats, like, how is Rusty gonna approach this shit, yo? But then I was listening, I was like, oh shit, okay. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like that shit was really bumping. I'm like, yo, that's that shit was crazy. So
Well,
that's I got
we started off with a single, and then it went to 2 tracks, and it's like, all right, let's do an EP. And I sent him some. Then I sent him a few other tracks, and it's like, you know what, we're going to do an album. So then it came.
uh,
We're going to get Mr. Cheeks. We're going to get Nine. And it just kept on flowing. It was like, all right, this is going to be dope. So, yeah, that came out beautiful. That did. That was amazing.
that's when you know it's authentic though. Because you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? If you start with one track and then it leads into a whole album, that's when you know, especially with Rusty, his caliber is top notch. So for him to want to consistently do tracks with you like that means you doing some real shit. You pumping out some real fire. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He's been doing it for so long, and I was digging that shit. Like I was really digging that shit. I mean, I know it's, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of because me and him already interviewed about it, but I just wanted it was an honorable mention just
I
because.
appreciate that.
So, but yeah, let's get a little into this other joint though. Now that I got some of those questions out the way. Oh yeah, I got one more before we get to that though. So, as far as hip hop goes, I was gonna ask, what do you want to see more of and less of in hip hop?
I want to see more of what hip hop was. I know people get in trouble for saying this, but I just want to see the golden era shit, the classic stuff. There's so much fucking shit out there now. Sorry for my language. There's so much stuff out there now that people just drop. They make a track in 3 days and release it, and people aren't even rapping; they're just talking on tracks. And I can name a few artists that from the olden days that have kind of let themselves go for money, and you just got to keep it real, man. Keep
Yeah,
it real,
word.
keep to the game. Yeah, I mean, I mainly work with dudes that I've wanted to work with since I was younger, but I've discovered so many underground dudes as well. It's amazing. So that there's so much talent out there. So yeah, just keep it real. Keep producing the real rap. Don't just rap about violence and sex. Like rap about tell a story. Tell people what they want to hear. Take them on a journey. That's what I want to see.
Or I agree. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to say golden era because you know how it is with the game. We
Yeah,
automatically get labeled the older heads. It's like, you know
I,
what I mean? But I mean, how could you not want that kind of rap, man? Like I still blast the Rakim shit, you know what I mean? The old shit, Follow the Leader. I still blast these shits. I know a lot of people be looking at me on the side, you know what I mean? Cause I be having them on the passenger seat, like, the fuck are you playing, bro? Like, yo, I'm playing that real motherfucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you listening to, but this is my motherfucking shit all day. And I still got the Nas Illmatic bumping every
Oh yeah,
day. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I can't go a day without listening to Illmatic. If I do go a day without listening to Illmatic, I get fucking all weird and just, you know what I mean,
His
out of place.
his last album was actually pretty dope. I don't, I'm digging that album. That's yeah. Like he keeps it real though. A lot of those rappers just keep it real. They don't. Yeah, it's dope. It's good to see.
The only thing I think that changed with Nas, you want to be technical, is just the flow. But it's
Yeah,
not even like it's an immense change though. It's just
yeah.
it's just a couple. It's a little flip though. But you know what I mean? His beat select. Honestly though, I'm not gonna front. A lot of them beats on there I wasn't really feeling. But you know what I'm
No,
saying? I,
half of them were dope, and half were kind of a bit. I don't know. I'm not going to say trappy, just a bit different. Yeah, yeah,
so, but you
yeah.
know, it's ironic though. Like I said about that album, is he actually says it in the album. If you listen, he actually says people are saying my beat selections are whack. And he said, I don't give a fuck. He said, I don't give a fuck. So that completely blew my mind. He was like, yo, he really just took a shot at his own fans. It's like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it was a good track. It was a good album, man. I mean, you know, there was a lot of storytelling and shit. So Nas is my favorite, man. Like, not gonna lie, like all the MCs, he stayed true to his shit. You know, I mean, how many albums he got, and then how many mixtapes, and how many groups did he bring into hip hop? Like, you can't not say Nas is not top of the list. Like,
No, definitely not.
so, but yeah, I'm just putting that out there real quick. I'm a Nas fan, so anybody want to get me gifts, give me a Nas gift.
Well, no.
Christmas is coming up. You know, matter of fact, yo, views, man, give me a Nas DJ Views collab. That'll be my Christmas gift.
Got his number.
Yeah, I wish. I'd be like, yo, Nas, yo, you can spit a freestyle for me every Friday.
Yeah, that would...
Word. But yeah, so let's just let's get into what you did send me though. So the new project, man, it sounded right, man. Like I said, 'cause I like your flavor, the way you meshed everything together. It sounds ill, man, and it's the funniest part because it could go on any radio station. Like I find your style to be kind of like timeless in a way because it's not like, oh, this is too gritty for me. Like I was listening to bumping your shit, and I was like, yo, I could even have like, you know what I'm saying? I could have a shorty in the whip, and she'll be bumping her head to it because it will be like, yo, all right, it's like, all right, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? So it was definitely dope, and I'll say like right now, like out of what you did send me, I'm not gonna say too much on it, but what you did send me was Landmines. Now I gotta say, I'm trying not to be biased about shit because I'm a huge copyright fan. Like I love how
Yeah,
he raps.
yeah,
But it's the way they all flowed together on that track.
yeah. The
Like,
last MC on that track, Da Donny Boy. I'm working with him a lot now. He's kind of representing Gizmo Productions, but when he gets on a track and he lays a hook, he just brings it together, man. He's a dope MC, and obviously, yeah, every verse was tight. The beat went with it. It's one of my favorite tracks off the album as well. So people are gonna like that, I think. That one's gonna go for
I mean,
sure.
you got Afro on the same track, man.
Yeah,
Everything just flew together. It flew together, man. I mean, I don't want to speak too much on it, 'cause like I said, when we run this back, we drop it, we gonna get more into it. But you do have some ill shit, dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
oh yeah, that's fucking that's I made that beat and I was just like, this Rascas has to do this beat. And then I got him on a verse. I'm like, who's going to match this? And I discovered Ty Phoenix because I'm giving a little bit away now, but she did a track with Rusty Jukes called Stand On It. And I heard her and she reminded me of Sister Soldier from the Public Enemy crew. And I was just like, this chick is good, man. So I sent her the verse and the beat and she came back within like 24 hours of that with the hook and the verse. And I was like, this is it. This was meant to happen. So yeah, that track's ill. That's
Yeah,
good. People do.
that shit was ill, man.
Yeah,
Kill the Weapons was dope.
yeah.
Raw was dope.
I don't know if you're familiar with Del P, but that boy's kicking goals, man. Philadelphia Independent Artist of the Year. You know, he's up there with Schoolie D Ramen. He's up there with Quest. Oh, he's good, man. You got to watch out for him because he's gonna do big things for sure.
Yeah, I heard the shit you got, man. Yo, you get with him too. Like that shit was ill. Raw was good. Golden Era was good. Like I feel like I said, man, I think it's gonna be a real crazy project just by listening to just a few cuts off of it. I was kind of itching a little bit because I'm like, damn, what else has he got in the stash? Because when you sit there and listen to it, it's like one more. So like, you know what I'm saying?
You'll
But
get it. You'll get it soon. Don't worry.
word, that shit is definitely dope. Now, just to kind of get into a little more questions real quick. I was gonna
Yep.
ask you who do you want to work with in the future that you haven't yet, or do you want to do projects with?
Fucking hell. Man, that's just another that's just another one that's hard to answer, man. I've ticked so many people off the list. I've got so much stuff in the vault that you don't know about. So I'm not going to name names, but I've got about another 5 projects that I've been working on the past couple of years. Yeah. Elder Sensei, I've got something coming up with him. I've got a project coming with him. I always wanted to do a project with him, so we've got a 6-track EP on the way. Rex, I'm sure you're familiar with Rex. I've got a track EP coming up with him. Who else am I cooking with? Yeah, Keith Murray's someone I want to get on a track. KRS-One would be my KRS-One. I need to do something with him, man, for sure. That's kind of if I get a project done with KRS-One, I'll give myself a pat on the back because that'd be dope. And anyone from Duck Down, you know, Rock or whatever like this. Yeah, I'm getting there. So let's see.
Let's run this back real quick though. You said Elder Sensei. You doing a whole EP with him? Yo,
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy. Yo, shout out to the brother Elder Sensei. That would be fucking crazy.
Rest in peace, Team One.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
So actually, just to give you a little bit of a teaser as well, things are looking pretty good, and I think El's going to be coming to Australia next year. So on something with him. Our album should be done by then. And I'm going to bring him over for an Australian leg for our album and just all of his hits and a kind of a memorial tour for Tame One as well. I guess Tame One was on the books and he was coming as well. Obviously, you know, things happen we can't control, but Elder Sensei, I'm still bringing him over. So yeah.
R.I.P. Tame One. Like, yeah, that was definitely a hard loss for hip hop, man. His lyricism was crazy, like straight up and down.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm just glad that they got that album out literally, you know, a week or 2 before he passed. It was meant to be, I guess. Yeah, that was dope.
Most def, yeah. Once again, my blessings go out to my brother Elder Sensei. He's a good dude. For those that don't know, he's a real good dude, and
100%. No ego, like just a top dude, man. Absolute legend.
Of course, definitely. Yeah, that's how I was always be saying, man. Like I told him in the interview I had with him, I told him his flow is just it's crazy. I ain't never heard nobody rap the way he does it. It's just it still sticks to that day. And his lyricism in general. Like you could put L on any beat and he'll just smash it.
I sent him. Yeah, we've got some pretty unique beats coming up on this project actually that I didn't think he would dig, and I sent him to him, and he's like, "That's it. I'm gonna murder that one. I'm gonna murder this one." I was like, "Okay, dope." So, yeah, you're gonna like that project a lot. It's gonna be dope.
That's what's up, man. Word. I can't wait to hear that. Me and him going probably. I can't discuss too much with him, I guess, in the upcoming interview. Well, actually, depending, because I got L coming up for another interview. So maybe it'll be done. Your project will be done, so me and him can talk about it a little bit with you too. That when that comes up, but yeah, now that's what's up though. I can't wait to hear that shit straight up. Like I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm telling, like I said before, man. For those that don't know you, they need to follow you. They need to click the little button, follow, check out all your music because you got so much variety. Like I said, it's not like I'm just hearing one tone. There's like so much shit, and a lot of it, surprisingly, I don't know if it might sound weird me saying it, but a lot of it is uplifting. A lot of your beats don't like they kind of make you want to get up and stand up and you know what I mean, really kind of vibe to it. Like I said, the strip club music kind of works with it. It's the boom bap strip era. Like that's what we're gonna start quoting. You know what I mean? Because I can see strippers dancing to that shit, getting the funky shit with fucking like Elder Sensei rapping behind it or some shit.
Peace out to Reebok Riz. She's just joined the video. Much love to her.
Peace, peace. Yeah, yo, like I said, man, you got a lot of good things coming, man. And I appreciate everything you did thus far. I mean, because you got really strong catalogs going out. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely interested to see what you put out soon. And I definitely appreciate you taking the time, man. Because I know you crazy with the work and shit. I know I am too. Like, I know we've been talking about this now for like months, probably like almost like two months or something like that. Cause we both busy and shit.
Yeah. Every time you wanted to interview, I was in the kitchen cooking, man. So I was like, damn. I was trying to like maybe I can just get an hour. Like fuck. But no, man, I'm taking a bit of a break from that now. I've got a few months off and just focusing on getting stuff done. So yeah,
That's what's up, though. It's
sleep a little bit.
It's needed, though. It's needed. Yeah, I was gonna tell you, I'm like, yo, go ahead. You can chef up some shit real quick while we politic, and it's cool. FedEx me a sandwich or some shit. You know what I mean? Word. But I definitely appreciate your time, man. Like I said, we're gonna swing back to this when you drop it, so I could really because I was listening to the track you did send me all week. 'Cause I want to really get in depth feel for it. But I'd rather listen to the whole entirety so I can really give you a pinpoint of everything. Because so far I got two out of there, but they all have their own uniqueness. It's not like I don't like them. It's just they have a different feels to them than the two that I did mention. I mean, but you got so many features and so much fucking dope MCs on there. It's kind of hard not to want to pick them all and not just rewind them a couple times.
Yeah, well, that's the concept with the Gizmo production projects, like the Volume 1, Volume 2, is just to get all of the MCs I've wanted to work with, like we were discussing before, onto tracks. So, yeah, and then I'll go out and do individual projects with solo artists. But, yeah, I have my fun with the Gizmo production projects. Yeah, it's been hard work, man, but it's all coming together very well. So, yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, you got a lot of people backing you, man. I mean, like I said, when you got someone like Rusty Jux, Elder Sensei backing your productions, man, you definitely got gems straight up and down. And
appreciate that.
My only regret is when you came to New York, I wasn't ever able to like meet you and shit. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully next time you swing back around, we can get up and say, you know what I mean, chop it up and shit.
I'm gonna be back soon, man. There was a lot of things I was meant to do, and I just didn't get time to do them. So I'll be back for sure. Absolutely.
No doubt. No doubt.
Did you hear the last project I did with the South African cat Melly Mel? And I know he's got the same name as Grandmaster Melly Mel, and a lot of people get funny over that, but the dude's crazy, so it doesn't bother me with his name. But did you happen to hear that album at all?
Nah, to be honest with you, I might have went under the radar for me a little bit because I'm like all over the place at the moment. Like I said, I kind of when I get stuck on an album, I kind of just bump it like for
I'm
it's kind of hard, especially because I get so many submissions and so much music to listen to. It's hard for me to really float around. And you know what the algorithms nowadays too. It's like it's hard to keep a track up on any news feed without it being bypassed within the first 2 seconds or whatever the hell it is.
Check it out, man. There's terminologies on there. Sadat X, Thurston Howell the Third. There's some dope features on there. Wordsworth, Rusty Jux is on there. Yeah, get the times dope.
Man, anyway. I'm definitely gonna check that out because like because like I said. What's it called?
Is related to your name, Supreme.
You should have had me on it.
I didn't know you raps, mate. Now I know you rap. You know, I'll send you some beats.
I'm saying, let me get my studio shit going, cause you know what I'm saying, like I'm not used to. Yeah, I hate recording myself, man. But if I get a mic
Yeah,
going and shit, y'all would love to bless some of your beats, man. Cause you got some fire and shit, straight up and down. But yeah, now like yeah, definitely. I'm gonna listen to that because I was bumping for the whole week or whenever when you did send that package. I've been listening to those joints specifically because I've been trying to get a feel for it. And then like
yeah,
the Rusty Jokes, I was bumping that for a while. Like I was really in tune with it. And you know what I mean. Plus you be dropping shit all the time, man. I be kind, I be trying to keep up with you, man. Like,
yeah.
but you definitely yeah, you got fired, man. And I appreciate what you do for hip hop in general, man. Cause like. You know, what I mean, you're not even in the United States, and you still repping hip hop probably better than most of these New Yorkers or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, well, man, that's where it all began, isn't it? So, yeah. I mean, I've been working with dudes in fucking Germany and London, all over the place now, but yeah, New York's where it's always been at. I mean, hip hop is worldwide. There's some dope stuff. I don't know if you're familiar with Australian hip hop. There's some big stuff going on here, man. But there's too much. There's just so much coming out now. You got to kind of pick what you want to hear and where you want to hear it from, and yeah, it's hard to keep up. It's not like the old days.
Nah, no doubt. No, I feel you. I feel you on that, man. But I definitely also heard Australia's got some of the best fans out there too, like
Yeah,
really hard body hip hop fans. So
Onyx just did a tour. They sold out every venue. We've got Ice Cube and Cypress Hill, and I think the Game. They're doing arena shows next year in March. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm actually there's another big group that I'm working on bringing, man, and I'm not going to say the name yet, but it's one of my favorites from when I grew up, and that's going to be an arena type concert as well. But yeah, you'll hear what happens pretty soon about
no
that.
no, no doubt. No doubt, man. Yeah, but yo, once again, man, like I said, I appreciate your time, bro, because I know you got a lot going on and shit, man. And it definitely appreciate what you're doing with the music and shit. Definitely appreciate you sending me little snippets and shit to give me a heads up on what's going on.
Them, so just keep that to yourself.
Yeah, nah, definitely. That's why I say like him, like, so how am I gonna discuss this without discussing?
Done well, and I had to, you had to listen to a little bit just to get the vibe going. So yeah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
nah. I definitely had to throw those titles out though, cause like them shits was ill. So I was like, yeah, I had to get so you know what I mean. If y'all want my opinion on so far, like yeah, those two tracks. For those that did get the chance to listen, definitely hit a different way. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
good,
Definitely.
good.
But yeah, before we dip out, man, you got anybody you want to shout out? You got anything else you want to mention?
Oh, I could shout out a lot of people, man. Just everyone I'm working with: Elder Sensei Rex, uh, Afro, Da Donny Boy, Hostile Rhymes, my boy Hostile Rhymes. Yeah, man. There's a lot. There's a lot. I could talk for about half an hour on shout outs, but Cool Keith is another one. Yeah, and I just want to shout out all the artists that have given me a shot. You know what I mean? Like I started off just contacting people on Instagram. I didn't know any of these dudes, so I just contacted them. Can I send you some beats? Some you don't hear back from. Some say straight away, I could kill that joint. Blah blah blah, and it's all just developed to them. And so I just appreciate anyone and everyone that's given me a shot, and I feel blessed to be able to do this for hip hop. So yeah, that's
No
what it's
doubt.
about. Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. Nah, definitely. I'm pretty sure they all appreciate you reaching out, man, because like your beats, man, I'm telling you, your beats is hitting.
And I appreciate you for getting me on and giving me a chance to talk about this. So, yeah.
I mean, you know, why not? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because like such great producers, DJs like yourself, man, you need more respect. You need more of the spotlight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I might not be the biggest name or whatever the hell, but getting the opportunity to talk to cats like you, that are hardcore hip hop fans and love the game is a blessing to me because that's what we need. We need more of us working together. You know what I'm saying? Associating ourselves with the golden era and really trying to bring shit back to the way it's supposed to be. So, you know what I mean?
And so you're down with Snow Goons, obviously, if they're sponsoring your shows and Snow
There's
Goons.
no wait.
Snow Goons.
What did you say, bro?
I said, and you're obviously down with Snow Goons. You've got Snow Goons backing your shows. Yeah, Snow Goons are dope, man. I love
Yeah,
Snow. Hardcore.
Yeah,
They got
they good. They fam, bro. Like they hold everybody down, and they hold the hip hop shit down. So like, you know what I mean? And like
who's
in
their
general,
DJ Lethal's their DJ, right?
what happened?
DJ Lethal, that's their DJ, right? DJ Lethal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah,
dope.
he pretty much him and that Gunner and whatnot. They pretty much run everything together, but like they have a whole list of people that all work together with and whatnot. But they're a huge team, if you want to call it that, a family.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah. Representing
so
Europe. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, they give people a chance, and that's why I fucks with them, man. Because I'm saying as big as fan base they got, as big of a name as they got, they still give people a chance. They don't be ego tripping, and they don't be bullshitting nobody. Like they don't sit here and tell somebody something and then fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like they give people the real, and that's why I'm glad they gave me the opportunity. Because at the end of the day, man, like I said, anybody could do this, and that, but at the end of the day, my primary objective is to give cat, like I said, cats like you a spotlight, allowing you to speak on something other than just the music, speak about yourself, and get people to really know you for who you are. So, you know what I mean?
A quick shout out to my boy Nato, who's just joined as well. I grew up with this cat, and he's kind of inspired. He inspired me to actually. He said, "Start making beats. Why don't you work with this dude? Why don't you work with this dude?" And I was like, "Nah, you're tripping, man. That's not going to happen." I started doing it, and we look back on it now. It's like, damn, fuck, this is all the cats we grew up listening to, and now I'm making beats for them and albums. And yeah, so shout out to Nato for sure.
Word.
Had to get out there.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, man. But yo, like I said, man, we gonna run this back and shit. When you drop the album, cause definitely I'm interested to hear it. And we gonna discuss it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try to get this all edited and situated by Sunday so I can get it up on YouTube. Cause
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Cause I know that the time slot that I got is kind of weird. Like I know it's a lot of people don't be coming on to like 10, 11, 12. When I don't know, like it's weird, but like I noticed more people seem to watch the YouTube and seem to like run it back. So, you know what I mean? I'm hoping more people can get in tune with your music and hit you up for more beats and follow you and stuff like that based off of that. But definitely appreciate what you do, man. Appreciate your time and shit. We're gonna chop it up after this though too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The bus don't stop here. L will tell you, Rusty will tell you, man. I'm always up in people's inboxes, checking on everybody, and that's just my MO. Like you know what I mean?
Much love, man. That's good. You're doing it. You're doing it well, brother.
Yeah, trying. I'll try, man. You know what I mean? Still,
Every week, every week you got a new interview. I'm like, damn, this guy's working hard, man. And you're interviewing some big names. So yeah, you're doing it, mate. You're doing well, for sure.
try, bro. I'm still working 9 to 5, just like everybody else. I'll probably even more than that. And still got the family and.
I've got to do one last shout out to Tone Spliff because he kind of introduced me to a few cats, and he's just a dope dude as well, man. Sick producer, sick DJ. He's got a catalog that fucking rings bells, man. So yeah, just one last shout out to Tone Spliff too.
Yeah, nah, he's dope. Like I'm definitely trying to get him on the show too. I got to figure all that out too. But he's all over the place. His name is everywhere too. So, but that shit's dope, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, y'all should do like a collaborative album type shit. That shit would be dope.
Right, but he doesn't do producer collaborations. Oh, don't worry, I've already been there, man. But he's blessed. He does some cuts on a few tracks I've got and a few that are upcoming as well. So yeah, we work together, but in different ways. Not as a producer collaboration, more as a beat maker and him laying cuts, etc. So yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. Still, either way though, man, both of y'all dope, and you know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all collaborate. Either way. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So definitely, most def. But no doubt, man. Y'all gonna shut this down though. Once again, pleasure chopping it up with you and whatnot. We gonna talk after this. But definitely appreciate your time, bro. And once again, make sure everybody follow, you know what I mean, DJ Views. Check out all his music. His catalogs are everywhere, Spotify, you know what I mean, all that. So definitely check him out. I'm gonna drop this on YouTube. I'm gonna tag you in it and do all the other stuff. But yeah, just keep doing your thing, man. You got anything else to mention?
No, I'm just gonna drip. I'm gonna drip feed you a track a week just to keep your ears buzzing. Next time you talk, you're gonna have so much shit in your head. But yeah, I'm just gonna slowly drip feed you some music.
Well, yo, like I said too, man. Like I tell every artist, tag me in your shit. Tag me in everything you got, man. I don't mind it. I share everybody. My page, like I say all the time, my page is nothing but shares. I barely even got my own shit on my page. It's everybody else's shares.
All right, love. So that's what people want to see, man. It's good.
No doubt, no doubt. But all right, brother, yo, it's good chopping you up. I'll chopping it up with you. I'll talk to you in a little bit, yo.
Yeah, I appreciate you, fam. Talk soon.
No doubt, bro. Be safe. Peace. Yeah, that was the homie DJ Views. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to follow him. Check out his music, Spotify and all that. Trust me, he's got fucking hard bangers and shit. Make sure you check them out. He's got a new release he's gonna be dropping soon. Also look out for that. But it was a pleasure talking to him, man. I appreciate everything he do for hip hop. He's a good dude. Yeah, I hope y'all have a great weekend. Shout out once again to the sponsors. You know what I mean? Snow Goons, Creative Juices Music, Elite Sound International, Blazing Bar Radio, Bottom Frontier, Smiley the Ghetto Child, all the family, all my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, man. Don't miss the past, interviews. We got some new shit coming out too. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna mention who's coming up in this month, but I'm definitely excited. I'll tell you that right now. But anyways, y'all be safe. Have a great weekend, and y'all be safe. Peace.